What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Elevate channel. Today's a special one. We're here with Liam. Liam is my client. He's been with me for a year. In a week, he'll be exactly 1 year. What's special about Liam is that in this year alone, he's dropped to 2.5 stones and he's built an insane amount of muscles. Okay. While you want to watch this video, he went from this to that, and literally from this to that. His friends basically think he's using steroids right now. He doesn't. So today we're gonna pick his brain. We're gonna ask him a few questions because obviously it wasn't one workout, one program that made him achieve this look. Okay, he went down to 59. Today he's 64. We've already started reverse diet. He still has abs. And obviously we'll do a comparison on what his previous 64 looked with the current 64. Before working with me 1 year ago, how long have you been going to the gym?
Yeah, so I would say, I don't know, it was on and off. Started when I was about 13, 14 years old, but I had
now,
not
how
a
old are
clue
you?
what I was doing. I'm 26 now, unk status now. So yeah, it was when I was, I'll say early 20s when I started going a little bit more often, like 3 days a week. But again, I didn't really know properly what I was doing.
Yeah.
I didn't have any plan, any structure. I was just like, right, let's hit some chest, let's hit some biceps.
Yeah.
Hadn't wrote anything down and just kind of went with the flow, really.
Yeah, so many years. Obviously, you've seen the previous result. He had muscles. It's not like he didn't have muscles. He's built muscles, so we're not disputing that. But obviously, in a year, he was able to do and achieve so much more than he ever has in the years prior. So today we're going to train upper, and yeah, we're going to critique his form and ask him some questions.
See if it's any good.
Have some fun together. Should we do it?
Cool, sounds good.
Let's fucking go.
Smash it.
So today we're going to train upper, basically push with a spring collar back,
Nice.
some arms at the end. My goal for today is just to push you well out of the comfort zone.
Try hit some PBs.
Basically, yeah. So we start with these ladder raise machine.
Cool.
Now's the last set. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hit failure, and the moment we can't get to that point anymore, we're gonna do 1 and hold, and then 2 second partials, and then really finish off the side delts.
We'll kill them.
Before we train side delts again in the middle of the workout, so get ready for that. Okay, into partials. Hold. Okay, and again. Okay, one more. Yes.
Oh, man.
Cooked. Well done, man.
All right, on to the next.
Well done. Oh, man. Don't know about you, but I can come on my show. This is such an old school piece. I never used it. It's with a neutral grip, but
Yeah, I've never seen that
it's
before.
it's got a stack at the back.
Yeah.
Very old school. So you see this, like, these blocks, just put them in there.
Yeah.
Because with hammer strength machine, oftentimes it starts from like a very deep range of motion.
Too low down.
So those blocks allow you to start from a more advantageous position.
Right.
And at the moment you lift, they just fall off. So
Okay.
that's when we start our working set, we're going to be using them.
Okay.
But it's just something that you generally see with hammer strength machine. They're very,
Yeah.
how to say it? They're very well made. Just they're not very technological like the prime machines.
No science into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I used one of their machines before, and I was doing the exact same weight as one of mine back in my own gym. Tried to push the weight, and it's like, nah, you're not pushing it.
Completely
So I'm,
different, yeah.
Taking the weights off.
Nice. Okay, yeah, it's pretty doable. So what we want to do when we enter the working set is we're gonna add some weight. We're gonna do one heavy set, 69. And then after that, we're just going to do one lighter set, about 9 to 14. Okay,
Sweet.
so the first one's going to be heavy, and even if you get 6, that's
Yeah.
still good.
Perfect.
Okay.
Cool.
So obviously, when it comes to achieving a ripped, shredded, lean physique, one of the struggles of most men and people in general is the diet. It's the fucking diet, okay? It's when like you've got your calories, your macros, and now you're supposed to follow them, okay? So when I assigned you your first calories and macros, was that new to you? Have you followed calories and macros before?
Yeah, it was fairly new to me. I mean, I've never tracked anything before. I was literally just eating whatever. I was trying to
Yeah.
eat healthy throughout
Yeah.
the week, Monday through Friday. And then as soon as it gets to the weekend, it's like, right, take out.
Yeah,
Before you
yeah,
know
yeah.
it, you've had 3 meals Saturday, 3 meals Sunday, and they're all
Yeah.
bad food. So yeah, I wasn't tracking anything. But as soon as I started tracking, it was a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah.
Using MyFitnessPal, just logging meals. And the meals I kept kind of similar,
Yeah.
changed a few ingredients. But as a whole, it just made it really easy, like throughout the week,
Yeah.
just added my same breakfast.
So you were kind of like restricting yourself Monday to Friday,
Yeah,
but then just gone all out in the weekend. You just felt like, I need a breather.
exactly,
Right?
exactly.
The moment I sent you the calories, you realized it's actually not that as low as I thought. And you realized I don't actually need to go overboard on the weekend because I can just manage my life from day to day.
Yeah,
Is
exactly
yeah.
that, yeah.
And also calorie banking. Should we talk about calorie
banking, that was a handy one. Yeah, especially if I went out, throughout the day on Saturday and I did want to have a nice meal.
Yeah.
You can fit it in.
Yeah.
Just take obviously the calories off, the Friday or Thursday,
Yeah.
a few days before, stack up that amount, and then you can treat yourself to that one meal because it actually fits into the plan.
So calorie banking is essentially when you consider your weekly calories as opposed to just daily calories, okay? Which means that on some days you can eat less and some days you can eat more for as long as the total amount of calories at the end of the week is met. And this is one of the strategies that Liam used the most because it allowed him to eat slightly less, still in a way that left him satisfied and full during the week, and just allocate more calories in the weekend, okay? And another thing was you actually created quite banging meals at home as well. So you learn to cook, burgers and, curries and meals you actually look forward to eat at home.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a game changer as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I never really cooked. I didn't do too much, but as I started doing this, I realised I've got a new hobby.
Yeah.
So I started to cook, and you can make some good meals. You don't just have to put salt and pepper on chicken. You
Yeah.
can put half a ton of spices.
Yeah.
Somewhat a little bit of sauce, and it can still be nice.
Yeah. So basically, he got shredded eating, banging food. He learned how to cook and wasn't eating chicken, rice, and broccoli every single day.
Exactly.
Perfect. Let's get into this.
Perfect.
Oh fuck! Oh, just about. That was
Heavier than you thought.
yeah. So what I would say is don't judge the difficulty of your whole set based on the first rep, because the first rep will be the hardest.
That's it.
I promise it gets a little bit easier.
It's like your brain remembers, oh yeah, I can actually lift.
Actually, yeah. But yeah, the start is a little bit overwhelming.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, much better. Okay, yeah. Just look ahead, don't twist your head. Nice. Okay. Very good. Okay, and again. Okay, nice, keep going, still going.
That's it.
No? No more reps for Liam. That was good.
Probably could have done one more.
That was a good set. But yeah, it's just remember what we talked about with the leg press as well, consistency of the depth. It's the same way like a shoulder press. You want to make sure your elbows drop below your shoulder.
Yeah, it actually went further down than I thought. I thought, oh no, I'm hitting the bottom. I looked to the side. It's like, oh, I've got 2 more inches.
Obviously not too
down.
much, but it's also the first time you use this machine. So
Yeah.
But yeah, man, good set nonetheless. What we can do is maybe, because you did 10 reps, we can make your next set the one slightly heavier.
Okay.
So maybe just
Extra.
add this on top of that, And I reckon you'll be able to get at least like 6 or 7.
Cool.
Okay, minimum of 9.
You
See if
got
I can
this.
do this. Just about.
Nice one.
Just about. Okay, we'll take it. Nice. Okay, depth is good. Cool. Okay. 5, nice. 6 is your minimum. Yeah.
Don't know if I can get another.
Let's try. Go. Keep going, keep going. Grind it, 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 grind it. Yes. Nice.
Didn't think I was getting that last one.
The worst thing you can do at that point when you're grinding is to open up your hands. Like that takes all of the stability from your forearms. Like so, just we need to grip it harder in that case. But mate, massive well done, nice one. So for chest pressing, we've got a few options. We could do machine. You know, we could just find a Smith anywhere. We are in this gym. I would use a chest press machine. Muscles grow best in the lengthen range, in the stretch position. We can make it heavier here. It will be more difficult, but muscle builder will be a lot more efficient. So a lot of people just focus on the squeeze because you can get more muscle connection. But in reality, it's the stretch position that's the most advantageous. So even when we load this, I tend to load more in the top peg because of that reason. So what I would do is I put 20 at the bottom, and I would do my last warm up. And then personally, I'm just gonna add 1 more on the top peg. If I can even lift this. Yeah, perfect. So.
Yeah, literally sitting on the floor. Back grip or?
Yeah, I would use that one just as narrow as you can. So pretty much as close to the U-bend as possible. It converges a little. So for you, I'd actually incline the seat potentially a little bit more because your elbows are like very, very parallel. But it doesn't make that much of a difference just to get a little bit more stretch.
Sure.
Perfect. So how heavy was that? How heavy do you think?
That was okay. I reckon.
Do you have at least 2 plates? You got it.
Yeah, I reckon 2 plates. 2 plates.
Let's make. Let's put 1 plate at the top, and see if you can do 1 rep and how it feels, and then we'll see if that's your working set. Okay.
Sweet.
Whoa,
okay.
Whoa. They ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome. What for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands, and stormy shore seasons in the year. Ain't challenge for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here. Switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat, and tears, and my goal so near. I see my victory so clear.
Keep on. Whip harder. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, it's a very humbling machine.
Yeah. That was brutal.
If you just take 110 and put it in the middle.
110 in the middle. Yeah, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around the placements and how it affects how much you can lift. Like, it's weird.
What I'm thinking is also when you're tracking it, you have to have you have to track each modulation separately. You can't just track, oh, 65 on this. Okay, but where did you put those plates?
Oh, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
true.
this is one of the things I find the hardest when I use prime machines is like I track and it's just like inconsistent because
Yeah, you have to do it on your notes rather than like the
yeah,
app or something.
or
I guess,
just create prime chest press with loaded at the top peg. It's just very impractical, yeah. Which obviously I don't do, but
It's a cool machine though.
it's so cool. I actually quite like the fact that you basically like sit on the floor. It's kind of like just have a very good stability or good foundation here.
Yeah.
So much better that your legs are straighter. I don't even know if I can lift this. Come on. Oh, fuck's sake. Only one I had to get a minimum. 5. You know. At least it's a new gym for us both. You know, it's the first time, but I've only been here like 3 times and used this machine twice in my life, so it's new for us both, relatively.
Literally just about pushing body weight.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But yeah, it's also the fact that it converges that makes it harder. You know, when you're pushing with a barbell or dumbbells, you don't necessarily converge in the middle, but
Yeah, yeah.
that's what makes your pec grow even more.
Yeah.
Because one of the functions of the pec is to bring your arm across. So shoulder presses and chest presses that converge in the middle will always be superior to machines that don't.
Right.
But
okay.
also makes it harder.
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna fill this up with water. The moment I come back, we'll start your set. Nice one. Yeah. Nice, keep going. 9. Go a few more. Go, nice. Nice, get to the end, let's go. Go.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Just about got that last one.
We forgot to incline the seat a little bit, but
Yeah, I did
you
think
can
that.
see you can see the difference of like just 5 kilos on top. It just makes a hell of a
makes
difference.
Yeah.
Good.
Good set.
Do another one. Okay now. That is not even the middle of the workout.
Will we make it to the end? Who knows? Who knows?
After this, we do a sort of fly. We do a single arm pec deck. And I'll explain to you the reasons why we do single arm instead of just a pec deck.
It's because you can reach further.
Yes. That's how much he's learned during the program.
Exactly.
Proud of you, mate.
Knowledge is power. Right.
Aside from the fact that he makes me put all the plates away without helping.
Let him get the footage, otherwise I'm walking in front.
He's keeping himself fresh for the working set. That's what he's doing.
Exactly.
Very good. Nice. Keep your chest upright. So one thing you're doing is the more you go this way, the
Yeah.
more you twist your hips this way.
Oh, right.
And then you
yeah.
also like slide down a little bit. So just keep your whole body stable like this. Keep your chest up and your hips aligned
Yeah.
and just go this way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Go and try not to like let it rest. And
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Yeah, that was
And then
something
once
that
again,
last
just consistency with the depth. So
Definitely.
over time will come. But yeah, man.
Yeah, that is a big
fucking
thing,
awesome.
consistency.
But
It's so easy to like just do the one rep wrong and not keep
Yeah.
them all the same. So easy to like.
yeah, when you're like reps changing between the
Yeah,
sets, which is
yeah.
why like filming is so good. Like what you're doing. Do your chest blow up after this?
Yeah, can feel it a little bit.
You're looking bigger than 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That works. Now we put the plate on the top peg. He's gonna feel the tension like at the top once again. Lengthen range, more. This one makes your muscle grow. So we're gonna run one more warm up and just figure out if this weight will do. One of the reasons why I love this pull down so much, okay? So these exercises for lats, okay? So we're targeting essentially the lower lats. There's obviously gonna be some traps, some upper back, some rhomboids in there, but mainly the lower lats, which is what gives like thickness and like density to your lower back, okay? So it's one of those exercises, if you execute like really well, it's gonna do like so much. So that went pretty well. I reckon maybe 1, 5 or 10 at the bottom.
Yeah,
And that's
I
your
reckon so.
working set, yeah? We're
Yeah.
gonna do one heavy and one a little bit lighter again,
Okay.
So I'm gonna go first.
Cool.
Have you got your straps today?
I forgot to bring
You
them.
forgot to
I
bring them.
them. Yeah.
Training
Gutted.
upper with no straps.
Rookie.
I did not teach him anything. I recall what I said earlier. When I say in the pocket, I mean this elbow there, perfect. And drive down and contract. Awesome stuff. Yay. Got a few more, come on. Keep them open. Go, go. Just up, just up. See if you got one more, see if you got one more, see if you got one more. Go. Oh, you got another one. Let's go. And last one, come on. Okay. What you're doing at the end though, is like, you're giving in a little bit more.
Yeah.
That makes you use more traps. So it makes you live
Okay.
for longer because
That's
then
why
you
I was
switch
able to do the final
Exactly.
two.
Which is why what you want to do is you want to keep your sternum like upright like this.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes you use your traps less and more of your lats back.
Got ya.
Good set nonetheless, mate.
Cool, man.
Nice one. So what we want to do here is create a little bit of a deficit. Okay. So the reason why we're training this now is because one, the loading is going to be on our hand and therefore the end of our arm. So it's different loading, but it's also because we can use a little bit of a deficit. Okay, so we can start here and stretch our side delt even more and just go all the way up.
Okay.
So once again, usually I do this at the cable, is so much better, but using this machine is something you don't get every day. So yeah, you just need to find the perfect like foot position and then you just like lock on the machine and just lift up like this. So you will find like this to that, really heavy, gets slightly lighter towards the top. Up. Okay, nice.
Had to push against
Yeah.
the bar a little bit to get up. Oh, man.
It's a good machine though.
It is.
I like it. It's a bitch.
It works, does the job.
It's a bitch, but I like it. As I'm seeing you lifting, right? Many people go to the gym. Okay, they might be inconsistent, but they do go to the gym. And obviously, you used to go as well. You used to like push, pull. You used to train legs as well, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you were skipping.
Occasional.
It's not like you were skipping leg days every week. You were training legs, right? What difference have you seen, like having the programming obviously done for you, okay, and then with the new training structure, obviously logging performance? Do you think that's one of the things that made the difference?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like knowing what I've lifted previously and knowing like what I need to hit the next time.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I've actually improved over last
Yeah.
week. So I never really jotted down anything. So I didn't know if I was doing any better.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go back, sometimes go forward, but roughly it kind of like stayed the same. But if I had that thing in my head, that mental note of like, okay, right, I actually am improving.
Yeah.
You know, going hand in hand with the food, it's like that's fueling me.
Yeah.
I'm hitting the PBs. It's actually working.
Yeah.
Like,
So if
that
you know
was a big
track
thing.
performance, right, you can't apply progressive overload because you don't like write down what you lift in session. So that is one of the things that made the difference. And I think was like, obviously there's more compound movements maybe than you used to do. You maybe used to train a little bit more arms, a little bit more calves, a little bit more leg extension. Now there's like more squats, more presses. There's more emphasis on. Have you found that difference to be meaningful at all?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I only really did like bench press and a little bit of back for the main thing. Bit of leg press, but I never used like the weighted leg press. It was normally just the machine one, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't really push as hard as I could.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, squatting's new to me. RDL was all about that's new to me.
Yeah.
So it's nice to actually do like variation, just add a lot more in really.
Perfect. So we know that obviously putting more importance on compound exercises made the difference. A little bit less isolation, tracking performance, and obviously just doing that week in and week out without changing your plan every single week. Knowing like, oh, today I feel like doing this. You just like know what to do and just execute it every single week, right?
Yeah, definitely. And it helped just with like my timeline of knowing as soon as I get there, I just do it. And then I can actually get it done faster and more efficient.
Yeah. Without having to think of like, what am I doing today?
Exactly.
Perfect. Nice one. When you're at the bottom, don't full on let go. Just keep attention in your upper back like this.
Okay.
Stretch it. One of my favorite machines ever. Gym Lego. Like you find a lot of T-bar rows or like many brands, but just the Gym Lego is so good. Like for tall people like me, you can put that platform like all the way back, and you like the pad is not on your belly. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes this doesn't go as far back, and you have all the tension here in your rib cage, and it really makes it difficult for you to breathe. But this makes it like so easy. Another thing I wanted to ask Liam is, what difference did it make having support every week or every day, or just being able to send me video to critique your videos, or just having that weekly feedback every single time? How much did you learn and what difference did it make?
Yeah, it was really good. It just kind of like kept me on track, and it was a big thing of the accountability as well. Because previously I just had nothing to actually push me. I only had myself to get me to the gym. It's like I had you saying, right, we need to do this next, we need to do this next, work on this. It's like, right, okay, this week I'll be doing that. And then eventually it kind of like became second nature going to the gym. But yeah, it's just really good as a whole, just being able to take on board advice, which I know actually works because it's worked for you.
Yeah.
So I know that it would work for me as well. So yeah, that was a massive thing, definitely.
He obviously went on holidays, you know, there were dinners out, for example, and like if you were asking me, oh, what am I supposed to do? Because obviously I want to stick to the diet, but I also want to eat out, like what do I do? And obviously we found like a turn the plans. Obviously you went on holiday a few times, so you went to Turkey.
Yeah.
I think you had a beer or two, something like that. And obviously you used to drink a lot more prior to this plan. How have you naturally like switch into not drinking, like getting pissed every single weekend? Because obviously I didn't tell you to do that, right?
Yeah,
It was you
yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, it's just like having a balance and knowing, especially knowing like what calories are in it, because it's so easy to have like say like a dark beer and it's like what 300 calories.
Yeah.
You could have like a vodka like lime soda or something, it's
Yeah.
like 100 or something, and then you've got space for a better meal.
Yeah,
as an
exactly.
example. So
So
yeah,
basically,
it's,
just learning about calories makes you like put things on a scale. Like when you don't count calories, it's like you just do things without even thinking about it. So when you start learning, like you have a budget, you start thinking, I'd rather have a big meal than this drink. Or I'd rather not feel like that tomorrow, so that I can eat that session the way I want to. And it was just a natural switch
exactly,
that
exactly.
brought it into where he is now. So
Cool,
that's
man.
what mate.
What one do you reckon you could push more weight through?
I would say in terms of like push more weight,
Or well,
probably this one.
be
'cause
more
it's my
effective,
last
I
one.
guess.
I think it's more like what you feel because they both train the length and range of the triceps. So
That one definitely feels nicer, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, for biceps. Let's maybe try this one. I've never tried this one. So what the journey proves is essentially that anyone can achieve spectacular results, right? Do you think you have a blessed genetic? Any like?
Who knows? It might add in a little bit from mum's bodybuilding history.
Yeah,
Who
your
knows?
mom's a bodybuilder, so yeah, genetic. Yeah,
Little fun facts, but nah, it's definitely helped the whole journey. Like the knowledge that I have learned over the past year has been insane.
Basically, just bringing it all together, you need a plan that's repeatable, it's progressive, not quitting when things get hard, because things will get hard. You had a few hard moments along the way, and if you quit, you would have not gotten to the end result, especially because you did a photo shoot prep and things go pretty hard towards the dog end. Having a weekly feedback and support, tracking your performance, having a plan that prioritizes compound movements over isolation, and finding a way with your diet that makes it enjoyable, cooking healthy but also banging tasty meals, right? And also just playing with your calories, just allowing yourself more calories in the weekend if that's what you want to do, or just on your days off. Would you add anything to that?
Yeah, no, it's been good, like especially with the whole food aspect, because people can easily just think, oh, you need to have plain chicken and rice and that's it, and that's your life forever. But like I've really been able to adapt some nice meals and enjoy food more.
Yeah.
Even just like the more basic meals, you don't have to go for an insane burger and all this. You
Yeah.
can just like make your chicken nice and or whatever you're having, and that's been really good. But the accountability as well, that has been a massive thing for me. Keeping on track, taking your advice on board, and just keep pushing and getting better and better each week.
I think it was really, really cool is also the fact that he obviously started, you seen Liam at the start, beer belly and all of that. Now, obviously, he he ended up having like shredded abs, okay? And then afterwards, you've gained 5.5 kilos, you still have abs. You did not have abs, say like at 65 prior to the journey, okay? So when you diet properly, obviously you're going to do a reverse diet, you fill your muscles with glycogen. That put you in a position of still being lean while you're bulking, which is something that a lot of men don't do right, okay? So lastly, what would you say to anyone who's thinking, who's contemplating working with me?
Well, I would say stop thinking, just do it. You know, taking a big leap, if it's confusing or hard, then that's a good thing because you know at the other end it's going to be a good result. That's what I'd say.
And invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself, definitely.
Mate, thank you so much. It's been so much fun.
Cool, man.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. It's been amazing. Enjoyed today.
I'll
Time
see
to
you
rest
real
up.
soon.
Definitely.
Thank you, man. Happy walk to the station.
Yes. Get my steps in.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you haven't done already, please make sure you like this video, subscribe. You know how social works. You have to do that if you want to see more videos. But thank you again for watching. It means a lot. Till next time, Coach Paulo.